Meet the witch hunters.
Open up! It's the witch hunters from the council!
And if someone reports witchcraft, it's their job to investigate it.
One. Right.
They are authorised to take action on the spot.
She should be around here somewhere.
Obstructing their work can be a criminal offence.
Yeah, there's the witch!
Every year in England and Wales, more than 100 witches are uncovered by the witch hunters. Coming up, Prisha Varma, a single mum of 5 children from Tooting, South London, suspects her neighbour has been dabbling in the dark arts.
I was walking into my house when I could smell sulphur from next door. And I heard strange chanting. There are enough problems in this city without having witches living next door. It's just not right. The council need to do something about it.
But when Siddharth and Dorothy pay the house a visit, will they find enough evidence of witchcraft? All across the UK, your local councils work tirelessly to keep your streets clean and safe. In South London, it's a melting pot of cultures and a hotspot for crime. In Wandsworth Borough Council, Siddharth and Dorothy work for the once secret occult management department.
Morning. Yeah, we got a call from the council. Apparently there has been a complaint about a woman in her late 30s practising witchcraft. Obviously we've had to come and investigate. Can't be too careful though. So Dorothy here, my intern on transfer from Kansas, is taking some precautions.
A lot of witches and warlocks operate at night, so they're asleep when we come in the day.
Agatha Blair, it's the council.
What the do you want? You woke me up.
Oh, we're from the council. Can we in and have a word, please?
Who the are they?
Don't worry about them. They're just here to document what we do.
Will I be on telly? I've always wanted to be on telly. Hang on a minute.
Most witches are very vain. They like to think of themselves as the most beautiful of them all, so they love to be on TV.
Come on then.
Across the UK, witchcraft is reported to be used every 5 hours. Whilst most occasions are false alarms, the council takes any accusations very seriously.
So, Mrs. Blair. Sorry, but there have been complaints of antisocial chanting and spellcraft. There are also allegations that last night you cursed a young gentleman on Brick Road.
Well, that's a load of for a start.
Please, Mrs. Blair, mind your language. We are on camera after all. Hey! As I was saying, a Kevin Prince alleges that you used witchcraft on him and cursed him.
Never heard of him.
And the nature of this curse renders him unable to speak. Well, English anyway.
Don't know what you're talking about.
May I remind you, I am a council-sanctioned witch hunter. Lying to me is a very serious offence.
I'm not lying. You've got no proof.
We've got you on CCTV.
I don't have to put up with this, going around accusing people of witchcraft. It's just not right.
Would you just answer a couple of simple questions?
I'm saying nothing.
It's in your best interests to cooperate. Get this over quickly. We don't want this to escalate.
According to public records, witchcraft ceased to be an act punishable by law with the Witchcraft Act of 1735. But now that we know witches do actually exist, that act has been repealed.
As a witch hunter, I am sanctioned to take any necessary steps to protect the public and stop unlawful cursing.
Now, come on. This doesn't have to get ugly. Let's all be reasonable. Here, have an apple.
Nobody touch the apples. Dorothy, bag up one of these apples as evidence. Mrs. Blair, if we find these apples have been tampered with, you'll be in serious trouble.
It's just an apple.
I bet that's what they said to Snow White too.
Well, that was just...
Mrs. Blair, is there something you're not telling us?
No, absolutely not. That was just fairy tales.
You know as well as I do that fairy tales are almost always grounded in truth.
Is this a stitch-up? Are you trying to pin something that happened in a fairy tale on me? Anyway, if I had a magic mirror, do you think I'd be living in a hole like this? She was a queen. She had power and wealth.
No, we don't have evidence for that, Mrs. Blair, but we do have evidence that you cast a spell on Kevin Prince yesterday.
Right, that's it. Get out of my house.
Right.
And don't come back until you've got a warrant.
That's the way you want to do it? Fine. Oh. And we will be back with the police.
What are you looking at? Get out!
Now, Dorothy!
Look what you've done! You cursed brat! I'm soaking wet! Oh, what a world, what a world! Did you think I was going to melt or something?
I am so sorry, Mrs. Blair.
You don't know much about witches, do you? That what only happens in the movies. Do I look green to you? Do I?
What we're going to do now is go back to the occult management department and file a report. Normally we like to keep things in-house, but on this occasion I think we've got enough CCTV evidence to charge. So I'm going to ask the police to arrest her for further interrogation. Come on.
After lab analysis, the apple confiscated was found to have traces of a highly dangerous sleeping poison. Agatha Blair was arrested for witchcraft. She pleaded not guilty, but after a trial was sentenced to burn at the stake.
It's disgusting that they're living amongst us. They look just like us. You'd have no clue. I'm just glad I did my bit. And now we're rid of another filthy witch.